Perfect, Mrs. Heisey here. Today I am going to show you the first 3 steps in how to make the key rack. You want to start out by making sure you get the right directions. On here it'll just say key rack directions. Make sure you write your name up on the top too. This way if you leave your paper laying around, I can set it in the lost and found in the computer lab. Otherwise, things tend to get thrown out if you don't have your name on them. We also have, I have put nice little check marks here, so once you've completed a task, make sure you check it off so that you know what step you are on. Now, to get started, number 1, it says draw a design that you would like your key rack to look like. Get it approved by the instructor. I'm just going to go with something simple right now as a heart, okay? That's very easy to do. You can do whatever you would like. Remember, this is for you, what you want. So as long as it's school appropriate, I pretty much let anything go by, all right? So once you have your picture drawn, you can print it from the internet if you would like to, or from the computer, but you're not going to do it during class time. So if you're watching this video at home right now would be a great time to go ahead and look online and see what you would like, and then print it out to the exact size that you would like it. So try not to print anything that's going to be way too small, all right? Something like this is too small. You'd rather have a nice big design so you're easy to put your keys on. Okay, so now that I have my design chosen, I'm going to go ahead to step number 2. It says calculate how much wood you would need for your key rack. Tell the teacher how much you will need. Now, you're going to do the calculations first, then you will bring your direction sheet along with your pattern to me, and then I will cut the wood the size that you write down on here. So how do I figure out what I need? Well, it's very simple. I'm just going to build a box going around the edge of my thing. Now you guys are going to use a ruler. I'm just doing it on the smartboard very fast right now. So yeah, my lines are not the straightest, but that's okay. You guys are going to have a ruler and you're going to take your time on doing this. All right, so I have it there, and then I'm going to have it right across there. So you'll notice that there is a box now going around my heart. At this point, you'll get a ruler and you're going to measure. I'll do it in another color. You're going to measure from one corner to the other corner. All right. With that, you take your ruler, set it on there. Let me know how wide your piece is. So I'm just going to say that this one's 6 inches. All right. Then I'm going to go from here up to here. This would be my length. The longer side would be the length part, and let's say that's 8 inches. All right. So I have that stuff marked from one area to the next. Now, if you did this correct, you should have the box or a rectangle type shape going around. So this up here would also be 6, and over here we would have 8 inches. Right? If you just labeled the 2 sides, perfectly fine with that. Once you have it measured, please fill in your direction sheet, width and length. I'm not going to give you any lumber until you show me that you have the right measurements on your piece of wood or on your paper. Next one, number 3, it says trace your design onto wood using carbon paper. Do not throw away your pattern. You may need it later. So I have my lumber that I already needed cut out. I have a piece of carbon paper. Carbon paper is just going to help us trace our pattern onto the wood without ruining our pattern by cutting it out or anything like that. So I simply take the carbon paper. Now there's 2 sides to this. One side is kind of shiny and it has some words on it. The other side is more of a matte finish, and if I really rub my fingers against it, I'm going to get some ink on them. That's the side I want facing down. So the part that has the ink on it, we want facing down on the lumber. I'm just going to place it over here. You can find the carbon paper up on my desk. There's a manila folder. Just ask and I'll have it setting up for you. Then you're just going to simply take your design. You're going to set it on your lumber, and you're going to trace the outside edge of it. You can use pen or pencil. It doesn't even have to be a sharp pencil, because what it's doing is we're just tracing along the edge. Now when you do this, go nice and slow, because if you go fast, you tend to get off of the lines. All right, so I have that there. Right there, you can see that it transferred the pattern onto the wood. At this point, you're ready to go on to step number 4. Step number 4 is another video, so make sure that you watch that video. If you have any questions for steps 1, 2, and 3, please make sure you ask me and I can help you out in class.